Hello everyone. So today we will be going to see the CA Foundation Paper 2 Weightage and the important chapters. So we can see here this is the CA Foundation Paper 2. So this paper 2 is basically of 100 marks and this is what? Objective. No, it's a subjective. Yes. So this paper 2 is of 100 marks and it is totally subjective and it is for 3 hours. So we can see here this paper 2 consists of two sections, section A and section B. So section A is business law which consists of 60 marks. Section B is BCR which consists of 40 marks. So in the examination you can start with any section. If you are starting with section A, first complete the section A, then go for section B. If you are starting with section B, complete first full section B, then go for section A. Because you can't do like one question of section A, then other question of section B. No, you can't do like that. If you are starting a section B, you have to complete all the questions for section B, then you move on for section A. Okay, so section A. Section A is business law which consists of 60 marks. So here I am going to tell about you the whole thing about the first is section A, about the section A. So section A, the business law, it have a 5 chapter, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5. So I will tell you the name of these chapters. So chapter 1 is the Indian Contract Act 1872. Chapter 2 is the Sales of Goods Act 1930. Chapter 3 is the Indian Partnership Act 1932. The chapter 4 is the Limited Liability Partnership LLP. And the chapter 5 is the Companies Act 2013. So this is a 5 chapter for the business law. Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5. So these are chapters and this is the question pattern. Okay. So this consists of two sections, section A and section B. So section B we will talk later. First we are seeing for the section A, that is a business law which consists of 60 marks and it have these 5 chapters. From these 5 chapters the examination pattern will be like this. See, I am talking about you the last 6 attempt question paper. I am talking you on the basis of last 6 attempt question paper. Means you can say the last 3 years question paper. Okay. So that much is enough. If you are doing the last 3 years or 4 years question paper, if you are referring that is the pattern is enough. You can follow that only. Okay. So this is the question pattern. This is the question pattern for section A. This is a question pattern for section A. See, we have a 6 questions. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In section A, we have a 6 questions. In that 6 question, the question number 1 is compulsory. The question number 1 is compulsory. Means you have to do, at any cost you have to do this question. You don't have any option for leaving. You have to do this. Question number 1 is compulsory. Question number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So out of these 5 questions, you have to attempt any 4. Out of these 5 questions, you have to attempt any 4 questions. And each question consists of 12 marks. Each question consists of 12 marks. So how many questions you are going to do? The one question that is compulsory. Okay, plus out of these 5 questions, you have to do any 4 questions. So 1 plus 4, that is total number of questions you have to do is 5 out of 6 questions. So each question can carry 12 marks. So 12 5 the total is 60 marks. See, in question number 2, you will get the 2 parts. Part 1 is of 7 marks. Part means in question 2 you have a 2 parts. First part is 7 marks, second part is 5 marks. So the 7 marks will come from chapter 1. These 5 marks will come from chapter 4. Now question number 3 is divided into 3 parts. That is 2 marks, 4 marks, 6 marks. 2 marks will come from chapter 3. 4 marks will come again from chapter 3. 6 marks will come from chapter 1. Then question number 4, I have a 2 parts, 6 marks and 6 marks. So this 6 marks will come from chapter number 2. This 6 marks will come from chapter number 3. Then question number 5. Question number 5, again it consists of 2 parts. First is 6 marks, another is also 6 marks. So this 6 marks will come from chapter 2, this 6 marks will come from chapter 5. And this is the question number 6, which consists of 3 parts, 5 marks, 4 marks, 3 marks. So these 5 marks will come from chapter number 1, 4 marks will come from chapter number 3, 3 marks will come from chapter number 5. So this is the question pattern. So what I will suggest you here is, you can see this chapter number 4. If they have only asked one question, you can see the chapter number 4 is just one question. So that's why what I will tell you is, question number 1 you have to do, that is compulsory. In this, any 4 you have to select, means select question 3, question 4, question 5, question 6. Skip the question number 2. Skip the question number 2. So here, out of these 5 chapters, which chapter you are going to skip? We are going to skip this 4, chapter number 4, the LLP. We are going to skip this chapter, because if I will see the last 6 attempt, this all is based upon last 6 attempt, means the 3 years. So in the 3 years they have asked just once or twice they have asked for this chapter number 4. So for once or twice they have asked in 6 attempt. So it's better to leave the chapter number 4. So we are leaving the question number 2. We are doing question number 3, question number 4, question number 5, question number 6. These 4 we are selecting. So here, out of these 5 chapters, you can remove this chapter number 4, that is LLP. So focus on chapter number 1, chapter number 2, chapter number 3 and chapter number 5. Okay, and the question number 1, which is compulsory. So question number 1 is of 3 parts. First is for 4 marks, second is for 4 marks, third is for 4 marks. So first it will come from chapter number 1, second it will come from chapter number 5, third it will come from chapter number 2. So that's why these are the pattern of the questions, how they will come in the examination, and these are the weightage. Okay, so stick with this and plan accordingly. Definitely you are going to clear the paper. Now this is for the section A, business law, 60 marks, how the question patterns is and how the weightage will be there, and how you are going to select the question, means the chapter, which chapter you have to do. Now we will going for seeing the section B, that is BCR, which consists of 40 marks. But my suggestion in examination is, first start with this BCR. Okay, then complete the BCR in 1 hour 10 minutes, 1 hour 15 minutes. Remaining 1 hour 45 minutes, 1 hour 50 minutes, you have to give this section A, business law, because here you have to write a lot. In section A you have to write a lot. So better to complete the section B in 1 hour 10 minutes, 1 hour 15 minutes first, then move on for the section A. Okay, now we'll see for the section B, the weightage and the marks. Hi, so we will see now for the section B. We will see for the section B. Section B. So section B is what? Section B is BCR. That consists of 40 marks. Okay. So section B, that is a BCR. In BCR we have more chapters. So here we will see about the questions. So first we will see the question number 7. Okay, because question number 6 we have seen in the section A. Section A we have seen the till question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we will see the question number 7 in section B. So section B is question number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is in section B. So section B, the question number 7. Question number 7 is here divided into 3. Okay, first they will ask for the passage. First they will ask for passage. Then they will ask is for note making. Note making, and with that note making you have to write the summary. Okay, So question number 7 is 3 part. First part is passage, next is note making. With that note making you have to write the summary. Okay, so this passage is of 5 marks, note making is of 3 marks, and 2 marks is your for summary. So total is of 10 marks. Okay, now we'll see for the question number 8. So question number 8 is again divided into 3 parts. Question number 8 is again divided into 3 parts. First part that will come from chapter number 1. Second part is unit 2. Third part is process writing. Okay, process writing. So this from chapter number 1 we have a 2 marks. Then unit 2 we have a 3 marks. And process writing we have a for 5 marks. Okay, means each question is of 10 marks. Question number 7 is of 10 marks, 8 is of 10 marks. Okay, now we'll see for the question number 9. So question number 9 again divided into 3 parts. Question number 9 is again divided into 3 parts. So that is first is chapter 1, then second is unit 2, then third is question third will be a report. You have to write the report or circular. Report or circular. Okay, so chapter number 1 which of 2 marks, chapter number 3, unit 2. Unit 2 is of 3 marks, and here either they will ask report or either they will ask to write circular. That is of 5 marks. Again this is 10 marks. Okay, now question number 10. So I will talk about the question number 10. Again the question number 10 is divided into 3 parts. First, second, third. 3 parts. So here first will be the question from chapter number 1. This from chapter number 2. And the third question they will ask is either to write the article or meeting plus mails. Meeting plus mails. So same, if chapter number 1 that will come for 2 marks. From chapter number 2 it will come for 3 marks, and this will be for 5 marks. Okay, either they will tell you to write the article, either they will tell you to write the meeting plus mails. Okay, so if they will ask for article will be directly for 5 marks. Meeting plus mail means meeting for 3 marks, mails for 2 marks. Now last the question they will ask is question number 11. So question number 11 is again it is divided into 3 parts. So this from chapter number 1, chapter number 2, and then they will ask you to write the resume or they will tell you to write the later. Okay, so this will be of 2 marks. In chapter number 2 it will come for 3 marks. Resume or later will be for 5 marks. Okay, so here this is the question pattern. This is the how the question pattern and the weightage will come. Question number 7 you have a 3 parts. Passage for 5 marks, note making for 3 marks, summary for 2 marks. So what I will prefer you is to do this question number 7. See here you have a question here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All question of 10 marks. So here you have to do any 4. Here you have to do any 4. And each question will be of 10 marks. So 10 for the 40 marks. So BCR is of 40 marks. So out of 5 questions here you have to do any 4 questions. So here I will prefer you to do this question number 7. That is very easy. Now coming for the question number 8. Chapter number 1, unit 2, process writing. So this they will ask in question number 8. So question number 8 also I will tell you to do. Now question number 9 and question number 10. Out of these two questions, you have to select any one. It's your choice. Or question number 9, either select question number 9, either select question number 10. Why I have told you to select any one from question number 9 and question number 10 is, see, question number 9 unit is okay. Sorry, the chapter 1 is okay. Unit 2 is okay. Here report or circular. See, if they will say you to write the report writing is very lengthy. And mostly the report writing they will ask for news report. Okay. If they will say you to write the circular is very easy. Circular is very easy. If they will ask you to write the circular, you can go with the question number 9. But report, it is a very lengthy. Question number 10, chapter 1, chapter 2, article, meeting plus mail. So it depends upon you, like which the thing you are feeling it easy. So you can either select according to the question. You can go for question number 9 or question number 10. Any one you select, because these two portion, article writing or either meeting plus mail or report, this is a very lengthy and it will be a time taking process. So you have to complete 1 hour 45 minutes or within 1 hour 50 minutes you have to complete this section. Sorry, section B you have to complete in 1 hour 10 minutes or 1 hour 15 minutes. Okay. So in this to report, article or meeting plus mail, you have to select which one is easy for you to write in a very less time. Okay, so question number 9 and question number 10 you have to select any one question. And question number 11 again in three parts. So the first chapter number 1, chapter number 2, either review or either you have to write the later. So this I will prefer you to select. Okay, so question number 9 and question number 10, select anyone. So 1, 2, 3, here you will select anyone, the 4. So you have to do any 4. That's it. Okay. Now if in the BCR, it is almost 10 chapters are there in the BCR. Okay. So if I will talk for the BCR, see, if you will see for the chapter number 1, only the chapter number 1 and only the chapter number 2. That is a bit lengthy chapter, chapter number 1 and chapter number 2. So from chapter number 1 and chapter number 2 only you can see that almost 10 marks they will ask from chapter number 1 and chapter number 2. Okay, you can see here the chapter number 1, 2 marks, chapter number 1, 2, 4 marks, chapter number 1, 2, 6 marks, chapter 1, 2, 8 marks. Okay, if you see for the chapter number 2, 3 marks, 6 marks, 9 marks, 12 marks. So 12 marks means almost 20 marks. So chapter number 1, 10 marks, chapter number 2, 10 marks, and you can see this passage, note making plus summary. This is very easy. Okay, this is very easy. Passage, note making or summary. So here easily you can score a 10 marks. So from the question number 7 you can score easily a 10 marks. So see, if you will do just chapter number 1, chapter number 2 and this question number 7, passage, note making and summary. If you are doing this, out of 40, easily you are going to score a 30 marks. Other chapter, your wish. You can do or whatever you want. Because see, chapter number 1, chapter number 2, 10, 20 marks. Then question number 7, passage, note making, summary, 10 marks. So 30 marks is here only. So out of 40, 30 is here. And you can go with section A, you can score there out of 60, you can score 40, 50. So it will go 70, 80 marks. Easy to score. So this is the chapter and these are the weightage. And these are the questions what they will ask from each chapter. And these are the selections what you have to do. So I have told you this is for the paper 2 CA foundation, paper 2 business law and BCR. So go through that, select and make a proper plan accordingly how I have told, according to the chapter wise, and go for examination and do it. Okay, so this video is this. So next video we will be going for seeing the weightage and the chapter all for the paper 1, that is accounts. Okay.